morning, iFarm. You're joining us today on a very wet and miserable looking day in Norway. Don't you think it puts you in like a weird mood when it's just raining outside?
Yeah, it's stopped now.
No, it's not. No. It's absolutely pouring it down right now. You want more? Just eat that one that's in your hand. Oh. Yesterday I thought when we went to that fjord viewing point we were only an hour away from where the town that we were going to. It turns out we're like 3 hours away. Chris does this thing where he pretends.
No, it was a ferry.
Or he plays down. No, it did not.
It was.
Okay, so when we set off, the sat-nav said 3 hours. When we got off the ferry, the sat-nav still said 2 hours 40. And Chris is saying, no, it was the ferry. It wasn't the ferry. Anyway, the point being is that we have gone quite a little bit further north. And surprisingly, the weather's actually warmed up. I'm not too sure I'm happy about that.
It's still -1. But, I mean, yeah, warmed up.
But it's not -13 though.
No, yeah, it's warm.
And it's raining outside and it's not snowing, so it's not obviously that cold. Anyway, because it's been such a miserable and wet looking day outside, we've just been chilling in the van. The girls have done a bit of schoolwork this morning. I've been setting up things for baby and me, and I've had a bit of a chiller. It's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon now, isn't it? I think,
yeah,
is it?
10 to 1.
10 to 1. We are just packing everything away now as we are heading to a little coastal town. Is it a coastal town? We're on the west.
The west coast.
The west coast. Yeah, we're almost at the west coast of Norway right now, and we're heading to a little coastal town that's got some really incredible and interesting history. So we'll speak to you more about that when we get there. But we're about to get on the road now. The view outside, although it's raining, is incredible. Look at that. Look at the mountains! You can barely even see the top of them because they're in the clouds. What an absolute cracking view that is.
I'm going to go out and show the pots, so show we stopped out properly.
Ah, right, okay, I won't film the dirty window then. These two are being absolutely adorable. Cookies! Yeah. You love her, Jace? She loves you too. She's adorable.
She's so daffy-y.
She's so daffy-y.
Yeah. She is a daffy. Nobody will know what that means.
It means cute. Cute and adorable. Mila is so patient with your ear grabbing. These two are also looking adorable. Matching clothes. Matching, ignore Chris in the background. Matching hair.
I almost did ours the same, but I can only do the French plaits on myself, so I just did a plait instead and then
It looks really cute.
Fantastic. Can you film me?
I'm filming you right now. Hi, Jace.
Hi.
You having a good day?
Yeah. I'm getting hungrier.
You're getting hungrier?
Yeah.
Is that because there's a pack of biscuits here?
Yeah.
Phil's having me walking outside again to get shots, guys. Where's he going? How long does he think I'm standing here for? Heading back to the UK so I can get a shot of him going over the blooming bridge. So the girls just got out their seats to take some pictures because we only set off 10 minutes ago, but we've officially hit Narnia again. It's so exciting. I was just saying to Chris, it's so weird how 1 minute it can be pouring down with rain and you're thinking, oh, the snow's all going. I guess that's from being in the UK where once the rain starts, that's it, the snow's gone for years probably. But then we've driven like, how long? Like 5-10 minutes up a mountain and it's like a full-on blizzard snow. In fact, this is outside the window right now. It's just going to be white. Yeah, this is what we're dealing with. It's actually snowing right now, and it just looks so blooming beautiful. Chris is putting the snow chains on right now because we're not risking nothing. But it's just so pretty everywhere. I feel like if you're from Norway, which I know a lot of you guys watching these vlogs are. Yeah, I have as well, saying I'm from Norway, or I hope you enjoy my country. I feel like if you're from Norway and you're watching these vlogs, you're probably thinking I'm really annoying. Like, I am actually really annoying because I'm constantly like, look at the snow! Oh my gosh, it's snowing! Look at the view! Look at the weather! Look at the white! And you guys are probably like, used to it? But we're just not used to weather like this, and it's so magical to me. So incredibly magical. There's no jumped out. And I'm so basically what I'm saying is I'm sorry if it's really irritating that I keep over-excitingly react to the snow. But it's just everything I ever dreamed of. This is like my dream trip.
So we've got about a 2-hour drive before we reach our next destination up on the west coast, the very beautiful Lake Lovatnet.
Oh my goodness, we had to just do a really quick stop. Look at this waterfall. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the beautiful Lavatnet. This place is absolutely beautiful, but it does also have some very scary and interesting history. Landslides into the southern end of the lake caused 2 major tsunamis in 1905 and 1936. On the 15th of January 1905, a huge landslide with a volume of 350,000 cubic meters fell into the lake from a height of 500 meters. This generated 3 mega tsunamis of up to 40 meters in height. The waves destroyed the 2 villages near the southern ends of the lake, killing 61 people, which was half of the population. One of the hardest things about being a vlogger when it gets dark so early is vlogging and feeling like it's not bedtime. It's actually only just 6 p.m. We had dinner just around the corner, as that's where we were going to be staying for the night, but then we decided to drive around the corner to this stunning, beautiful little town that we're at right now. And we just found a park up for the night, which is so lovely. Isabelle doesn't want to come out for a walk. She's playing on, what's she playing on? Minecraft. She's playing on the Xbox. So she's catching up with some friends and playing on Minecraft. And Mila's asleep as well. So that's really helpful because now we don't have to wake Mila up and bring her out with us. I would wake her up and bring her out with us, but it's really chilly out here. When you've just woke up, the last thing you want to do is come out for a walk. So we're going to leave her in the van with Izzy, and the rest of us are going for a walk. But you can't really see the view right now, but we are literally parked on a fjord. And there's bollards here, so we can't roll forward. Hashtag hope you've watched the rest of the vlogs and know what I'm talking about. Sorry, Esmé.
It's kind of annoying because I'm scared because the snow might be going away a bit, I feel like, because all the snow here is all like slushy, but I think it's just because it's been raining. But
yeah, I was saying yesterday that, oh, what's going on? A big smudge, raindrop. I was saying yesterday that the rain here is really cool because it's so cold that it doesn't get wet and you don't feel wet ever. But now that we've driven an hour, it's quite slushy. But the thing that we've learned is you can literally drive 20 minutes down the road and it'll be back to pure ice and
and like it was
snow
snowing
again.
earlier still.
Yeah, it was still snowing earlier. Anyway, we're gonna go for a little wander to run off some energy.
It's really nice.
Where's your hat? Excuse me.
Just in case you find a present, you can bring a sled.
No.
I'll carry it.
I'm not carrying a sledge.
I'll carry it.
Wait, are those Jason's gloves?
Yeah, they're good.
What about this, guys, for a bit of ASMR? Esmé, you can't just carry that around with you, you nutter. We're the only van in the car park. That's the van.
Look at my pet.
That's cute, Isla.
This is snowy and white.
Adorable. Oh, that's cue. I told you to keep your hood up. I said if you're not wearing a hat, your hood has to stay up.
Look at my space.
3-year-olds. That's cool, Esmé. This little town is so cute. So we're staying there in the van next to the spooky hotel. But it's just so Christmassy and magical. One of the things that I absolutely love here in Norway is that most of the houses, and I'm not joking when I say that, either have these twinkly lights all around the house or they actually still have Christmas trees up. And I don't necessarily mean Christmas trees with like all of the Christmas ornaments and things like that. I just mean like Christmas trees in their garden, like real Christmas trees. But with all of the twinkly lights still on, so it just looks so warm and cozy. Another thing that we've noticed about the houses here in Norway is that every single house, pretty much every house, has a lamp in every single window of the house and they're all turned on. So the light in the house and the warmth as you drive past just looks so incredibly beautiful. Like it's so cold and frosty and white outside, and then every single house just looks glowing. And there's always like smoke coming out of the chimney, like they've got their fires burning, and there's just a little lamp in every single window, so all of the house is lit up so beautifully. And then they've lots and lots and lots of them as well have got these style twinkly lights made in a heart shape. I don't know if that's like a thing here. I need to look it up why, because I'm not joking, we've seen about 100, probably even more, houses with a heart made out of twinkle lights on the side of the house or the barn or the gate. I'll have to pick one up and show you next time, but yeah, so many of the actual houses here have lamps in the window and it's all lit up and they're all cozy and they just look so inviting.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
First snowman!
I'm Olaf and I like warm hugs. Come give me a hug.
That's so cute!
I need a picture.
That's adorable. You've done a really good job there to say that's taken you a couple of minutes. Well done, done a picture with it. So we're back in the van, waiting to watch a movie tonight. I want to watch, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called, that movie I said earlier. Where that woman does that boat trip on a solo around the world. Anyway, I want to get on my bed and chill out and watch a movie, but I can't because the girls will not come in and Jay's having the time of their life outside there, and I can't obviously go and relax on my bed whilst they're still playing outside in the dark. So instead, I'm just sat watching them from the window. I don't know if you can see them there, they're building a snowman. The camera's not picking them up too great, but we can see them clearly. It's quite frosty. It is, yeah. They're just outside the van there making snowmen. Isla's sat there on the floor. You can't see. Isla's sat there on the floor. I think I am going to end the vlog here in a second. Anyway, there is one thing I thought would be cool to show you guys, just so that you know, not that anyone's probably interested. But we did get a few questions about this last time and we realised it was actually a bit of a problem. So we made a modification, I say we, Chris made a modification to the van for this trip, and it has been invaluable. That's the right word, isn't it? It's been so valuable, basically. So how do you, when you've got wet clothes or when you've got like wet coats and things, what do you do? So for this trip, Chris...
Yeah, we didn't really need to think about that much.
No, we've not really thought about that too much, really.
On the last trip anyway, I felt crucial.
No, so if we're jumping in and out of the van, then there's actually some hooks. Just up here, Mila's coat's actually hooked on one. We actually just usually hang like extra fleeces that the younger two wear when we're out and about, but they're too thick to go in their car seat, so it's not recommended to wear really thick bulky fleeces and things whilst you're in your car seat. So we'll often take Jace's and Mila's coats and these that are underneath their coats off and just hang them up there. That's just basically on the door. But this right here is our new, that Chris made for us, drying room. Let me turn that light off, it's probably a bit too bright with that on. What am I doing? Not looking, that's what I'm doing. this is the bathroom, not the bathroom, the shower room, the room where we get showered and things. We've got like a curtain thing that hooks onto the hook there, and there's a hook just there, and then it kind of comes all the way around all the four corners, so it kind of it makes it a small room basically, so that you can get showered without worry of it leaking or getting out. We do have a lot more of these hooks. I think we've got 10 or 15 in total, and this is where we hang our coats, and they dry very, very well in here because Chris wired or filtered or whatever you want to call it the diesel heater straight into here, coming out of this, so hot air is coming out of this. Yeah, it does. Yeah, Isabel's saying, I know you can't hear her right now. I don't know if you heard Isabel then, but what she said is when the door's shut, when this door's closed over, it gets like an absolute sauna in there, which it does. It's really good for when you're showering and you want it to keep nice and warm. Obviously you can't have the heater running when you're showering, but it's good to warm up this whole area, so to speak. And you can hang wet coats up in there, turn the little thing like you just saw me, the vent, so that the hot air like fires up, and then close this door, put all your wet clothes in there, and it dries them so quickly, doesn't it? We've had boots in here, we've had all sorts in here on this trip. It's worked out really, really well. I didn't realise how much we needed it. So this is where we hang our coats. This little space here is where we've got all of our toiletries. This is just a lock so it doesn't open like whilst we're driving. We've got loads of like makeup bags and bits and bats in there. This wasn't meant to be a bathroom tour or anything. I just wanted to let you guys know how we dried clothes, seeing as though we did all just get a little bit wet right now. But it's really cool. It's just basically like a, what does Chris call it? A hot room. It's like a hot room. So you turn the diesel heater on and it just makes that room really nice and hot and dries out any damp or wet clothing we may have. Right, we are going to settle down now and watch a movie. I think I'm going to get the girls in, get them dried off, have some hot chocolates maybe, and watch a movie and look forward to what adventures tomorrow may bring. Good ones, of course. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm so glad that so many of you guys are enjoying this adventure as much as we are, and we'll see you back here tomorrow at 5 PM. Good night, guys. Isabel goes, night. Good night. Mwah.